A second ship carrying humanitarian aid for Gaza was set to leave Cyprus on Saturday, organized by the charity World Central Kitchen.
We have flour, rice, and of course we have dates.
After pioneering a new sea route to the embattled enclave, a rep from the charity put out this video said to show the second vessel being loaded up.
We are right now at night working non-stop to get more aid to Gaza.
The U.S. and Jordan carried out another aid drop on Saturday as part of a sustained effort, U.S. Central Command said. The aid push comes as Israel faces growing pressure over looming famine in Gaza, and as it prepares to send a delegation to Qatar for fresh ceasefire talks on Sunday. A source told Reuters Israel's delegation will be led by the head of its Mossad intelligence agency, David Barnea. Hamas presented a new weeks-long ceasefire proposal, including a hostage and prisoner exchange, which Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said was still based on unrealistic demands. Previous efforts to pin down a ceasefire before the start of Ramadan this week have repeatedly failed. The more than 5-month-long conflict has left much of Gaza in rubble, triggering a massive hunger crisis that has alarmed even Israel's allies. The United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees said 1 in 3 children under the age of 2 in northern Gaza is now acutely malnourished. The UN has said it faces overwhelming obstacles getting aid in, while Israel, which controls crossings, blames UN agencies for slow delivery. Israel has warned it's planning to launch a new offensive in Rafah, the last relatively safe city in the crowded enclave. Netanyahu's office has said civilians would be evacuated, but it did not give a time frame for the attack. Meanwhile, anti-government protesters clashed with police in Tel Aviv, while calling for both the release of hostages held by Hamas and elections now. Speaking ahead of a 2-day trip to the region, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz said an assault could leave, quote, many terrible civilian casualties, something he said should be avoided at all costs. The conflict began in October when Hamas sent fighters into Israel, killing 1,200 people according to Israeli tallies. Israel's campaign has killed more than 31,500 people, according to the health ministry in Hamas-run Gaza.